So instead of venting by writing, I'm gonna vent by doing a video. So tonight I had an extremely rude guest, customer, whatever you want to call her. She came in. You could already tell she had a bad attitude. In our at the restaurant I work at, we have a to-go room. You know, the counter and stuff. You can walk through the to-go door, walk through, come up. So she was waiting by one of our registers, and I walked up and I was telling, we'll call the other lady Gigi. It's like, Gigi, your order is ready, yada yada yada. And the lady, her name is Jean. She was like, yeah, I'm Jean and I'm here to pick up my order. I was like, okay, hold on. Let me get to her first and then I'll be right with you. So, I go ahead and I proceed to tell the lady, oh, here's this, your La Bamba burger, this isn't this, this isn't that, yada yada yada, have a nice day. So I finished with her, and then the lady, Jean, she's like, oh, y'all just gave that lady my burgers, or whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, we did not just give this lady your burgers, or whatever. And she was like, yeah, that's my burgers. She told me, the girl on the phone said 15 to 20 minutes, and it's been 25 to 30 minutes. I'm running behind. I'm late, so it should be done. I just want to know. Tell me, is my order done? So everybody's looking at her, and everybody's looking at me, and I'm just like, okay, so you need to kind of like calm it down. She's like, just tell me if it's ready. So I'm like, okay, you said your name's Jean? And she's like, yeah. So I'm looking around like a stupid idiot for her name or whatever, knowing that I don't remember anyone calling in for this, and I don't remember any of my other coworkers telling me about it and stuff, and I didn't see it on their numbers. Because what we do is, I don't know if I feel like going through all of this. Okay, at our restaurant, we all have numbers. When we clock in as a cashier, hostess, or whatever, it'll show all the tables, all the orders that we put in. We all memorize each other's numbers, so in case someone comes, we can be like, okay, let me do this, your number, you were what, yada yada yada. So I'm checking all their numbers and all that. I'm like, nah, I don't see her in there. So I come back up there and I'm like, ma'am, are you sure you ordered at the right, wait, I already, give me a name. We'll just say restaurant. At the right restaurant, because you know, my restaurant has like 7 different chains, I think. And she was like, yeah, I ordered at the one. I ordered at the one at Pearland Town Center. And I'm like, okay. So I'm checking, looking, I'm saying, what did you order? She's like, I had 2 La Bamba burgers. I had this, I had that. And she was like, I need to talk to a manager, because this is a shame. I need to talk to a manager. I'm already running behind and this and that. And y'all, what mean y'all don't got my food? And this and that. So I'm like, calm down, man. Let me see. I was like, yeah, you're not in our system. You must have called another one. I said, could you show me the last number, you know, the number that you called? Or whatever. And she was like, I can't show it to you. I know I called the one in Pearland Town Center. And so I'm like, okay, where's your cell phone? And she tells me, oh, it's in the car. And I'm like, okay. So then she sits down and she's like, go get a manager. And I'm like, I am not about to go get a manager for this lady, because I am not crazy. She is not about to get free food. She did not call this one, this and that. So I don't know what I go and do, but I go and do something. Anywho, I come back, everybody's looking, and it's something about when you work in a freaking restaurant business, it's like one guest, or freaking customer service everywhere, one guest like spark off a whole crowd of people. Like, oh yeah, I bought it 10 minutes ago, I did this, that. I had this one lady in there who was waiting, was gonna try to cut up with my other coworker or whatever. He had told her that her suit was gonna be like 15 to 20 minutes. She was like, 15 to 20 minutes? That long for suit? Or whatever. And I was like, ma'am, I was like, we say 15 to 20 minutes, but that's just the quote, y'all. We don't know exactly when it's gonna be done. It should be done less than that, you know? So anywho, that's what I was saying. So I go back up there and I'm trying to, I guess, figure out something. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out. So I go ahead and I'm like, Jean's like, well, can you at least put my order in? And I'm like, okay. I said, yeah, I can do that for you. And I was like, what did you have? I had a La Bamba burger, an enchilada, this and that. So I'm like, okay. And so, you know, I'm asking her, so what kind of sauce do you want on your enchilada? She's going to tell me, can you hurry up? I got somewhere to go because I'm fasting, this and that. And I'm just thinking, what is wrong with this lady? Not saying that I would do anything to anyone's food, or anyone at my restaurant would do anything to anyone's food. But first of all, you don't go into a restaurant, customer service business, any kind of thing, treating somebody any kind of way that you think is acceptable or whatever, just because they're in customer service and you feel like they have to serve on you or whatever. Second of all, you don't mess with no one that works in the freaking restaurant business that has to freaking handle your food. Are you crazy? Not saying we would do anything, because we never have, and I never had, because that's pretty gross and I wouldn't want anyone to do anything to my food. Not saying I would treat anyone like that anyway, but people, stop treating people who have to handle your food rude. I always say, this is my motto: treat your servers, treat your whoever, cashier, whoever's handling your food, the way you want your food to be treated. Seriously. So anyway, she's like, could you rush it? And I'm like, okay, I'm taking my time. So with those chicken enchiladas, you want what kind of sauce? And she's like, tomatillo sauce. Is that the kind of sauce that comes with the green? And I'm like, yes, it is, this and that. And so then she goes, dang it, I didn't lost my thought. But not because of myself. Because these stupid non-soundproof walls. I can hear my sister laughing in her room. Anywho, she goes, oh no, why do I always lose my thought? Maybe a little singing will help. I'm just kidding, I'm not about to sing. Anywho, so I go ahead and I finish taking her order. And so just because she told me to rush, I took my sweet time. Like, my coworker needed help with knowing how to switch a crispy taco to a soft taco. I had her paper, which I took her order. I really could have just put it in the computer, but I just had it in my hand. I was like, okay. So then I told him, this is how you do it. You go like this, like that. And she's looking at me like this, and I'm looking at her like this. Like, I don't care. So then, like, even after he do that, there's a whole nother computer I could have used. I didn't go to do it because I don't have time for someone to treat me like garbage or whatever and think I'm just gonna sit there and take it and just wait on you. I know I work in this business, but sometimes you have to let people know, look, I'm not the one to play with, okay? So anywho, after he finished his stuff, that's when I put her order in. And so then I took the little to-go menu we have, and this is what we do when someone calls the wrong restaurant, this and that. We call each other and let them know that we have their order, that we have that person at our restaurant. So I call the original one, and I'm like, yes, hi, do you have a Jean there? And but I know first, well, I have to go back to it because it makes sense. I said pretty loud, yes, hi, this is Kim from the restaurant in Pearland Town Center, and I was just wondering, do you guys have an order there for a Jean? And I said it loud, and guess what, the original one had the order for Jean, and as she was saying what was in the order, I repeated it so Jean could know that she just came to my restaurant and went off on me for no reason and was ready to call a manager for nothing because she called the wrong one. She freaking called the wrong restaurant and came in my restaurant with a bad attitude, and I'm pretty sure I handled that quite well, like really, really well. And then after that, she was hush mouth. She didn't say anything else until she left. And that's when one of the supervisors came in, and she was trying to, like, you know, play it smooth and be like, yeah, you know, I called the wrong one, this and that, and all that type of stuff like that, after she had just gave us hell. Well, gave me hell. But that was my funny story. That was so much my funny story. So much. I don't know what I be thinking. Sometimes I swear I'm a little camera shy. But anywho, that was pretty funny to me. Peace out.